Well, it is National Suicide Prevention Week, and both of you would agree that we need more than a week to deal with the immense problem and truly crisis that this has become. Kristi with Rachel's Challenge, Bob with Pivotal Moments Media, you two have put together a formidable team to work together. Bob, why don't you talk about what it is that you hope to accomplish and the impact you hope to have in partnership with Rachel's Challenge?
Well, one of the core tenets at Pivotal Moments Media is to work with ambassadors, mission partners who can help us spread the word. The stigma around mental health, all those different issues, we just need more people to talk about. So our strategy, and we're just so fortunately blessed, Kristi, to work with Rachel's Challenge, it's an opportunity to work with an organization that has already impacted over 30 million students across the country. And with that, we have an opportunity as a media platform to collaborate together on creating music, storytelling, live events, all these different facets where we can get in front of young people and even adults, we're talking about adults now, to really get them to focus on the importance of mental health, mental fitness, and make an impact so that fewer people are committing suicide.
Reach them right where they are through various platforms. How important is it? Because they're on their phones a lot.
Oh, it is so important. They are on their phones a lot. Our phones are addictive, folks, and so we have to reach them where they are, like you said. And to add on to what Bob was just saying, we're so excited about the partnership because Rachel's Challenge has been boots on the ground, focused on what we've been doing for 23 years. We're in schools, we're helping to save lives, we're helping to empower people to know that they do matter, that they do have a purpose, that they can make a difference, and they can help change the vector of mental health in themselves and in their communities. And because we're so focused on that, we haven't always been the best at telling our own story. And so partnering with somebody with a group like Pivotal Moments Media is so powerful because we can amplify each other's reach and help save more lives.
And normalize the conversation.
Yes.
Talk about it openly, honestly, in raw human language with emotion, and push away all of that stigma. This is so important right now to do this.
Ever since I started this journey, it is amazing when you actually just sit down and have a conversation, even with random strangers.
Yeah.
And you tell your story or a story of a loved one, they immediately open up. And this is affecting everybody, in either themselves or a loved one or a friend, and just having those conversations. And I love what Rachel's Challenge is doing in the schools. They're getting right in there with the students. They're having conversations, and the feedback and the response from those students. At Pivotal Moments Media, I think what we have an opportunity to do through the power of storytelling and media is to, as opposed to 1 to 1,000, it's 1 to 1,000,000. 1 to millions of people, so that they can get that information and start those conversations all over the globe.
All it takes is one thumb-stopping video, podcast, message, and you reach one person, and then another, and another. And honestly, it's hard to quantify how many people you two can reach together.
That's exactly right. And I love what you just said. One person, then another. Rachel Scott, who Rachel's Challenge is named after, she wrote in her diary that you never know how far a little kindness can go. You may just start a chain reaction.
That's right.
And so that's really what we're talking about here. We're talking about starting chain reactions of kindness. Dr. Martin Luther King talked about breaking chain reactions of evil. We're talking about starting chain reactions of kindness. A way to break a chain reaction of evil is through a chain reaction of kindness. And I'm just so excited that we can be amplifying our message together.
And truly, it is amazing how we synced up almost immediately, philosophically, mission. And so we're blessed. I think there's divine powers bringing these organizations together. And beyond Rachel's Challenge, there's other organizations that we're getting connected with, even production companies out of Los Angeles. There is now this overwhelming desire and need, and people are responding by creating more positive content, better, uplifting, inspiring stories, education that really hits home. And we have an opportunity to do it together and impact, hopefully, hundreds of millions of people.
Yeah.
This is certainly a divine connection. And so anybody who may be seeing this right now, how can they get in touch with Rachel's Challenge?
Rachel'sChallenge.org.
And there's always help right there, right?
Always help.
All right. And Pivotal Moments Media, Bob.
PivotalMomentsMedia.com.
All right. You guys keep up the great work. Can't wait to see how far you go and how many millions of people you reach.
Thank you.
Awesome.